Hey everyone, I'm a little bit nasally today and I was going to skip doing a video, but then this arrived from JLCPCB. I wonder what it could be. Let's open it up. It's a pretty big box. I can't fit it all with my overhead camera, so I'm going to do this in sections. Let's see what's inside. I'll start off with the big one and then we can look at the small one later with the close-up. This is obviously a stencil of some description. Okay, what is in here? I did a custom size. I got my stencil size wrong. JLCPCB, what are you doing? Oh well. In case you can't see what this is, TinyPICO. Wow. Lucky I'm only going to make 1 or 2 Revision 1 boards, hey? Because that is ridiculous. Okay, well. Now, should we do a close-up of this one? I think we should do a close-up of this one. Okay, we're back. Let's see what's inside this box. Should have opened it first. I can't get any further out, so, but I can get closer in. Let's find out without hitting the camera. Woohoo! Goodies, lots of goodies. We've got lots of parts. I'll get to the parts in a moment. We have lots of boards. Let's start with this one. These are, no, let's start with these ones. These are my Rev1 ESP32 boards. These are the ones that have got the fixed 3-volt line and decoupling on the CH340C. I hope. Interesting, they're not vacuum sealed. I don't know why. So I have to put one of these together and make sure that they work. And then if they do, I'm going to open source, well, it's already open source, I'm going to put all the files on GitHub. Next, this is what we've been waiting for. TinyPICO. Oh, I'm opening it up now. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Now remember everyone, these are Revision 1. They have a terrible antenna design, I know. That was not the point of these boards. That was always going to happen in a future revision. Always. This was all about getting the rest of the electronics right. Wow. Let's have a close-up. That is pretty cool. So it's Revision 1. Let me get some more light. Hopefully it won't reflect too much off the boards. Okay, this is Revision 1. As you can see, it's tiny. Some of the components on there are 0402. These two little, oh my gosh, how am I even going to work on those? There's two little, one resistor and one cap right next to the chip. That is nuts! Wow, that is seriously nuts. I'm not sure how I'm going to build this. It's so small you can't even read the labels. Luckily on the back there are maybe bigger labels, still not big enough. That is ridiculously tiny. So, is the JST connector going to be hand solderable? Yes it is, that's good. Because I don't want to reflow both sides of the board. That is hand solderable, excellent. Holy moly. Like I've got a microscope coming. That is just crazy. Okay, let's have a look at some parts. What do I get? I got a whole bunch of stuff. So, these are some, I think 06, 03 LEDs, which I've never had before. I've got some 0603 430k ohm resistors. I've got TinyPICO D4. There are 10 TinyPICOs in here. Excellent. I'm not going to open those up. Not right now. I've got some 1 microfarad caps. NPN transistors. These are the dual NPN, the ones I use on my other ESP32 boards. Some more LEDs, the red ones. I've got some orange LEDs. I've got TP4065 4.2 volt. It says SOT 25, they're actually SOT 23-5 battery management ICs. So I've got these, and I've got some MCP 38 something, 38.1, 38, 35, 32, I don't know. I've got two different types I can use. We've got some shotkeys. These are different to what I normally use. These are a smaller footprint. I've got some... Sorry if any of that's been off camera. I haven't even been looking because we're nice and close. Apologise for that. 10 microfarad caps, 0603s. I've got some 0402 1K resistors. I've got, what are these? Oh, these are my antennas. You might be able to see inside there. So the antenna sits just here on the board. They're ceramic antennas. I've got some more LEDs, green. I've got an assortment of colours because I didn't know which colours I wanted. Got some 100 nanofarad, so 0.1 microfarad, and these will be 0402s. Got 100 of those. I'm going to go through quite a lot of them. And interesting, I've got some other battery management ICs. But I've got two different types of Chinese brand LiPo battery management chips, as well as my microchip one that I've got. 3 different options. I think this has got a different pin out though. I can't remember off the top of my head. So lots of parts to go with my TinyPICO board. So when am I going to put one together? I do not know. I'm a bit scared, a bit intimidated by this. I have to tell you. Can I get any closer? I can, not a lot. But as you can see, there are some tiny components on here. I don't know how I'm going to place these. They're 0603 next to the dual package transistor. And I've already, in my revision 2 board that I'm already working on, have dropped those down to 0402. Which is the size of these 2 pins here. There's one here, you can see, and there's one here. That is ridiculous. So on the revision 2 board, I'm getting rid of all the labels as well, because they're just too small. You can't see them. You can't read them. Like, you can't read anything in here. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. I'm going to keep saying that on video. If you're sick and tired of hearing me say that it's nuts, you can stop watching now. But this is nuts. Wow. Okay, folks, that's it. TinyPICO Revision 1. These are literally to build. I'm going to build one of them to start with and see if the rest of the circuitry works. If the antenna works at all, if I get any, gain on the antenna and I don't get just complete reflection of everything, then that's just a win, really. I'll stand and put it next to my Wi-Fi router just to see if it does anything. Otherwise, this is really just an experiment to see whether the general electronics work. So I would like to keep all these components for the revision 2, and I just want to work on relaying it out to make more space around the aerial and see if I can improve the aerial and the matching network, because there's no matching network at all right now on here. I've already built a matching network for revision 2, although I've got no spectrum analyzer to test it, so it's really just going to be a suck and see. It's a generalized matching network, but what value inductors and caps I put will really depend on how it all works, and I don't have $30,000 worth of equipment here to fine tune it, so it'll be a trial and error process. Okay folks, that's it. Thanks for watching. Happy PCB day, happy TinyPICO day. Catch you all later. Bye.